Kevin, let's talk about NatWest, shall we?
Dame Alison Rose has now been fully established by the Information Commissioner's Office.
Yes.
That when she revealed details of Nigel Farage's private Coutts bank account to a BBC journalist, she broke data law.
I said this at the time.
She broke...
I said people, those who were sort of defending the right of Coutts Bank as a private investment organisation to refuse people to do business with them and all this kind of thing. I said, yeah, but forget about all that. Surely this protection, the Data Protection Act, protects people's private financial information, which she gave away.
She gave to the BBC's economics editor.
Yeah.
So, as I say, the Information Commissioner's Office has ruled that she definitely broke data law, and they guess what they then say? We have been clear with the bank that these actions were unacceptable and shouldn't happen.
Oh, okay.
That's good. However, in view of the fact that the individual, that's Dame Alison Rose, in question resigned, and the bank has commissioned its own investigation, we do not intend to take further regulatory action at this time. In other words, she's getting an 11.3 million payoff. She broke the law, and because she's from the great and the good, she isn't going to get nicked. Why?
Absolutely ludicrous.
Why?
Let's see what Nigel Farage has to say about it.
I didn't know we were able to go to the banks and find out what personal information they held about us. So I popped in the request, and I kind of expected, oh, he's a politically exposed person. The compliance rules are so excessive. It's not really worth us banking anybody that's a PEP, or even their family members, or even their associates. That's what I expected. What I got was a bombshell. I mean, I've never seen a file of such vitriol, bile, hate, and prejudice.
I mean, it's hard to believe, isn't it, that Nigel Farage is the biggest hate figure that anybody of these idiots can come up with at NatWest.
Yeah, of course, this file contained all these derogatory messages. They said, I hope we're driving him out of the country, serves him right, awful human being. In other words, they were unprofessionally prejudiced against him. And neither Dame Alison Rose nor all of these idiots who sent these messages at Coutts realised one of the first facts of life. Don't take on Nigel Farage. Yeah. He will win. He will ruin you.
He will hollow you out.
He's ruined Dame Alison Rose's life, apart from the £11.3 million payoff.
Surely that has to be now in question. What? Surely they have to say, if you've been guilty of breaking the law in terms of data protection, you can't take away millions of pounds.
But they all look after each other.
Unbelievable.
It's the great and the good.
I mean,
this is how the establishment
The next
works.
bit of news you're going to see is, because I remember being told by somebody who was a Coutts member, Coutts account holder, by the way, who went into their office in the Strand only to see an LGBT flag flying. Next time you go in, there'll be a Palestinian flag flying, incredible.
As I keep saying, Coutts saying, oh, we're so inclusive. No, you're not. You're the world's most exclusive bank. You're not inclusive.
No.
Stop pretending that you are.
No.
And if Nigel Farage broke data law, trust me, he'd get his collar felt within about 3 seconds.
He'd be in prison.
This is outrageous. She should get her collar felt.
She should absolutely have that, and she should absolutely have the 12 million, whatever the payoff is, rescinded and given back to the taxpayer, because we're the ones funding all this nonsense as well.